about 11,000 different species of insect in Ireland. For the bees, for example, there's 100 species of bee, 29% of those are at risk of extinction, but 50% of those species are in decline. So it's bad. We need insects. 75% of the world's food crops are animal pollinated. It's really important in terms of agriculture, so the natural enemies of crop pests can be used to try and minimise crop damage, but they're also really important ecologically. We've got the pollinators that are pollinating 90% of our wild plants, and insects themselves play a really important part in the food chain. The pollinator plan is a plan of action to try and reverse pollinator decline. We're trying to protect the bees, the flies, the butterflies that are our important pollinators in Ireland. We're trying to create somewhere where they can live, where they can breed, where they're safe, and we're trying to educate people about what they can do. So whether they've a garden, whether they're part of a local authority, a business, a farmer, a school group, we've given tailored guidance to each of those sectors for what they can do, how they can get involved, what actions they can take. Rewilding can take the form of just letting an area completely do what it wants to do without any human intervention, all the way down to planting trees, managing, even recreating areas. So that idea of rewilding is a really broad concept. Over the last 6 years, we've been blown away by the amount of support, the enthusiasm, the way it's been embraced. It's just been incredible, and I think that shows that there's the desire and the appetite to do something. It's just that, you need guidance, you need support, you need to feel part of something that's going to make a difference. The Irish landscape has so much potential. It's just that nature's been squeezed to the edges. What can the average person do? I think, there's little things from just, managing your own piece of space in a more nature-friendly way, so not using chemicals, trying not to cut things back, trying to let nature be in small spaces, right through to the way that we live and the way that we act and the way that we bring up our children. And, teaching about nature is a really important thing. Quite often we talk about ecosystems as, it's not rocket science. No, it's much more complicated than rocket science, because in rocket science, when you connect one thing to another, what's going to happen to it. You have to. But in nature, we don't understand that yet. So there's so much more to learn and understand. And I think that's what most people can do, is educate themselves, find out more, look at their local nature and reconnect with it.